We're here with Terry from the MCRCI. How you doing, buddy?
All right, Ramo, how you doing?
So what does the MCRCI do, just in case somebody that hasn't seen the other videos?
Right.
What do you do?
Well, again, we are a facility with physicians who help people attempting to get their federal licenses. And there's a shortfall of doctors that support and are aware of the rules, regulations, and the type of strains that work best for patients. So we're a specialized resource center that helps people understand some of their needs as well as helping them get their licenses.
Right. We went to your office before, but can you help people across Canada or only in British Columbia?
No, we can help people right across Canada. This is a federal program,
right?
So that via Skype appointments, our doctor can meet and assess and make recommendations over the internet. So we can work with people right across the country. So very, very simple to set that up via Skype, and our staff will set the people on the other end of that and make it fairly simple for them to do that process.
Cool. How much does your service cost?
Our service varies depending upon what they're doing. We work with people for compassion clubs as well, licenses. We get an MD signing to the new compassion clubs that work up, and that's less of a cost. We've got a basic cost for walk-in people of about $350, and Skype appointments have an additional charge the doctor puts on for the Skype appointments on top of that as well. But we discuss that with the patients, go through all their options when they call us. There are different methods of payment, that sort of thing.
Cool. The last time we talked, we were talking about the medical program, the MMAR.
Right.
How many people have been signed into the program by all the doctors total now? Like, I think it was 10,000 the last time we spoke. Do you know if it's risen by much? Or?
I think it has. I think the latest numbers that I've heard have been 16,000. Those are going to be coming out shortly. But even that, since that number has been calculated, it's even been more on top of that. So it's coming in at pretty quick rates. But we have found through the clinic that they must have some more help back there, because we're seeing people getting their licenses through in 2 to 3 weeks. And that's not just for possession or a purpose of purchasing. It's also people that are growing for themselves, which is unusual because it's been typically taking anywhere from 2 to 6 months for people. Now we're seeing the rotation through. I think because of the end of the program coming up in a couple of years here, that they're now just letting more people get on board with it, and they're probably being a little easier with their criteria now.
When do you think the program's going to end?
Well, on the discussions we've talked with Health Canada and some of their responses is about 2014 is when they want to start having that implemented in. It'll probably be a crossover time where there'll be a little bit of grandfathering for some people. You know, we don't know. We haven't heard specifically what they want on those requirements. They've been out there a while in regards to how they want to deal with the DGs and how they want to deal with the people growing for themselves. So we haven't heard anything official other than what their original plan was.
So what's going to happen when the license dry up, and how do we get our weed then?
Well, I think at that point what they're talking about is having a commercial program in place so that there'll be commercial growers that will be regulated, that will have certain criteria, and they'll work with the patients that have already been licensed, and it will fall upon the physician's shoulders after that to then talk with the patients, and they'll make recommendations of where those patients should go to purchase their cannabis. But that still is very unclear of what's going to happen. Health Canada hasn't made any official statements. They've just done a lot of meetings and taken in information and suggestions on how that should go. So with the government, who knows what's going to happen.
Right. If somebody wanted more information about the Health Canada program or the MCRCI, where would they go?
Right. Well, they could go to MCRCI.com. And we have a website, we have a patient application form that people can fill out. We have resource material on that. They can call one of our staff at the clinic, and then they can go through that procedure. Easiest way though is rather than phoning, drop an email. We'll get back to you sooner.
Awesome. Thanks for talking with us, Terry.
No problem, Raymond. Thanks, buddy.
Enjoy the expo.
Yeah, it's been great. 3rd year going. Very, very successful this year. A lot of people. Marco will be very happy with the results, I'm sure.
Awesome.
Right. See you later.
We're going to have to go burn one soon.
You bet.
All right. MCRCI, folks.